Gentlemen, the dangers of buying resealed Pokemon packs have just reached a whole other level. An astounding level at that. Now, this has always been a problem that plagued Pokemon as a whole. A very famous instance is when Logan Paul bought that first edition base set Shadowless case, which at that time, there wasn't really any confirmation that even existed in the first place. But it turns out, yeah, it sure didn't exist in the first place because it was actually resealed. Some stated that perhaps the video was staged, but to be honest, I'm just not really surprised that people would go to this extent just to scam somebody else. And obviously, this isn't just for high-end and expensive products. This is also for sometimes even $100 boxes, $50 boxes. Boxes that you would assume that these scammers wouldn't really care about. But unfortunately, you would be heavily mistaken because sometimes that's actually where the most money is at. The products that are affordable and reaches a larger demographic of people. Hence, you could get a lot more money by scamming them. Now, this specific situation was uncovered by none other than OKJLove. So we're going to take a look at his video as well as some of the very odd and weird comments that people made, acting like they know everything. So first, let me tell you, today's sponsor, Card Prison. My own brand. Yes! Gentlemen, this is Card Prison Manifest. It boasts a sleek, luxurious texture. Of course, we have a metal zipper all throughout the whole entirety of the thing. As well as, yes, a bunch of Vaporeon stuff. Just don't ask why I put a bunch of Vaporeon stuff in there, okay? Just, you don't want to know. And of course, the most defining feature of this binder is that not only can it fit top loader cards, it could also fit, guess what? Regular sleeved cards right here. So if you guys do want to pick up this amazing looking binder right here, make sure you guys go to cardprison.com. Link is in the description down below. Now, back to the drama.
This is why you should never open loose Japanese booster packs.
片包装机吗？告诉你啊，我们这里有魔机一条龙服务，像我们市面上常见的畅销牌卡片都是可以买假的，可以根据不同的一个卡片类型定制不同的包装纹路，一键启动就可以了。那么呢，我们这里呢是有一个排气海绵将我们里面的一个空气给进行一个排空。后面这里呢就是我们的出料口了，一小时可以包装几千包卡片出来哦。给大家来看一下我们包装出来的一个效果，封口呢非常的逼真，给大家来看一下。这样子的一个封口的话，以及我们丝口呢，都是可以进行一个飞镖定制的，接近是1:99的一个还原度，给大家来看一下我们里面的一个卡片。
Okay, before we finish the rest of that video, there's something that I would like to highlight. And apparently, there's a lot of people that were just very, very confused about this whole thing. Because some people were saying, oh my god, it's, you know, no, it's Chinese Pokemon cards. And oh, this is a Japanese woman. No, guys, Jesus Christ, just use 2 of your brain cells. Oh my god. A Chinese facility is resealing Japanese Pokemon packs and putting Chinese cards inside of them. And presumably, of course, they're probably resealing Chinese packs as well, simplified Chinese. It's actually a big market, at least right now it is. And they're probably putting no hits inside of them. Now, to give Julian the benefit of the doubt, when he says, you know, look out for single and loose Japanese Pokemon packs, he's not blaming Japan. He's just saying that there are third parties that are involved in this that will inevitably sell these packs to some other, you know, rip and shipper or somebody else. Now, obviously, the way I know that they are putting Chinese Pokemon cards inside these Japanese packs is very simple. Obviously, the exterior is Japanese. I mean, you could see the lettering. It all checks out as Japanese 151. But if you look at the back of the Pokemon cards that she pulled out of the Japanese pack, you'll see that it has a international backing, which is synonymous with Chinese or simplified Chinese cards, meaning that they are probably taking out all the hits from these Japanese packs and putting in Chinese cards in, or they're just getting Japanese Pokemon pack wrappers and inserting Chinese cards in them. And I'm guessing they're also not really putting any good Chinese cards inside of them either. Effectively, they are scamming 100% without a doubt. You don't put Chinese cards in a Japanese pack. That's... I don't know how anyone is even contesting this argument at all. And obviously, if you couldn't tell already, she's speaking Chinese as well in the whole entire video. So, like, Like, how many goddamn points on the graph do you need to acknowledge that this person or whoever is running this whole facility is scamming and resealing packs? Like, holy fuck. Now, obviously, the most common sense takeaway from this video is that, yeah, if you are purchasing loose Pokemon Japanese packs or even loose Chinese packs, there's a chance that they are indeed resealed if you're not getting them from, reputable sources, or if you're not confident that your reputable sources are not sourcing them from actual legitimate places. Like maybe you have a rip and shipper that you trust wholeheartedly, but then he buys these, Chinese Pokemon packs or Japanese Pokemon packs from this resealing facility. So, you can never be too sure.
People scam with Japanese Pokemon cards all the time because international resellers don't have direct distribution lines with Pokemon Japan themselves. They rely on middlemen. So while you can trust your reseller, you can't necessarily trust the people in between, like this lady.
But when you think about it, it's actually kind of weird because by them showing the world the scam, they kind of undo themselves unless they think that they can make more money by showing everybody that you can scam customers in this way. Almost like it's a sire.
The solution is to, if I speak, I'm in big trouble, and I don't want to be in big trouble.
Now, one thing I'm a little confused about is, like, why would she even film this in the first place? If anyone can speak Chinese, can you please leave a comment down below what she's actually saying? Maybe we have this all wrong. Maybe she's actually explaining the dangers of, resealing Pokemon packs and how easy it is to do. If so, props to her. But I'm going to have to go with my gut instinct here and say that she's not doing that. She's practically maybe promoting some service or something like that. I'm not really too sure, but I'm going to assume that she is. Maybe the whole premise of this video was to attract legitimate scammers so they would buy from them and then in turn resell them to an unsuspecting customer or something like that. I'm not really too sure, so if you do have any information about that, make sure to reach out to me. Also, if you do speak Chinese as well. In any case, let's look at some of the comments under OKJLo's video because some of them are god-awful. For example, we have this guy saying, just to be pedantic, the woman in the video is not Japanese, nor is she speaking Japanese. It's rarely Japanese sellers doing this. First of all, no, that is completely incorrect, actually. There's a lot of Japanese sellers that reseal Japanese Pokemon boxes and packs. It's a very, very common thing in Japan. There would be cases where people would literally find juice boxes in their goddamn Japanese freaking V-Star universe. Also, nowhere in the whole entire video did he ever state that the woman was Japanese. When he said, be wary of buying Japanese packs, he meant that because this company is using Japanese packs and inserting Chinese cards within them. Well, obviously, he would say beware of opening Japanese packs because you could get scammed by these third-party manufacturing companies. Like this place. Then you got this comment right here. Me just want cute cards. Scalpers, what if we ruin this for everyone? I mean, I guess, yeah, scalpers are bad and all, but at the same time, this video is literally showcasing somebody that's actually scamming. If I had to put it on a scale, I would say that, scalping is somewhere around here, and then, like, actual scamming is, like, a little bit right here. I think those are two different things, okay? I'm not defending scalping. It's a very big problem, but that's not, like, the point of the video in the first place. Then we got a Japanese comment right here. Let's translate it. No trust in China goods. Understandable. Those aren't even Japanese. Okay, maybe I understand why OKJLove crashed out a little bit. He kind of crashed out on his story like the other day, so honestly, justifiable. These comments are even pissing me off, not gonna lie. Anyway, in conclusion, be wary when you buy loose Japanese packs or loose Chinese packs as well. Loose anything, just be wary of. Including what... I can't finish it. I can't finish it. Oh. Oh man, that was bad. That was fucking bad. That was probably like top 3 worst things I said on. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys go to cardprison.com to get yourself a big black binder. Fuck. I can't stop. Make sure you guys get your BBB. Oh, see you later, weems.
せーのでもそんなんじゃダメもうそんなんじゃほら心は進化